Hey guys, Dynasty Warrior 6 here again with a game finds video. This is mostly the Portland Retro Game Finds video. I went to the Portland Retro Gaming Expo. I know my last video, it kind of showed me walking around a little bit and checking out some of the booths. So this video is now my finds. Now what I'm going to do here though is it's not a ton of games that are my finds. It's a good chunk of my games. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to, oh, I forgot something. Ooh, let me go grab that real quick. Oh man. There we go. Got it. Okay. There we go. So I'm going to show you guys what I got, but I'm also going to show you guys some garage sale finds and some games, other little like Value Village and some thrift store finds. So I'm just going to kind of dive into that a little bit. Now, this game that I'm going to show right here, this was $3 at a garage sale. It is Knights into, what is that? A Knight's Journey of a Dream, Journey of Dreams on Wii. This is complete. I got this for $3 at a garage sale. So the next ones are going to come from Value Village. So every game that I show you right now is going to be $3 from Value Village. So we've got Hang On and Safari Hunt. Marvel Ultimate Alliance. Now this has got the Forza as well, so it's the dual disc, dual pack thing. Super Mario Galaxy. Mortal Kombat Deception. Need for Speed Pro Street, Assassin's Creed Origins, Sonic Sega All-Stars Racing with Banjo-Kazooie, and this was probably the best one for the $3. It was Mario and Sonic Olympic Winter Games. So that was all found at Value Village in one day. All one day. Next up, I got these two at GameStop. One was given to me by a friend of mine there that works there, and the other one was bought for $10. Picked up Dragon Quest Swords. Pretty cool for $10. And this guy was free. It's in great shape. Mortal Kombat Deadly Alliance, PS2. So just recently, my dad found a garage sale, estate sale, and this lady was selling some stuff. Needs some cleaning. But it's pretty good for the price that we kind of paid for it. We had a grand total of $25 for everything. We got let's see here, I'm grabbing it real quick. We got a SNES Junior. SNES Junior. Needs a little cleaning though. Pretty dirty. They got with a controller. No AV or no power supply, so I have to order those online or something and get those in. But that's not that big of a deal. Then she gave this case, this is an empty case. It's got the manual and everything else, but no game. Mario 64 DS case, no game, but she gave it to me for free. And for $5, I got Armored Core 4. So, all right, now I know. Moving on to the good stuff, the stuff that everybody wants to focus on. Now, first, one thing I did pick up recently from Portland Retro, and these are really cool, and they were so awesome. Pick these guys up. They came from the Pixels booth. They are 10 by 12 inch and they're 3D holographic. I don't know if you guys can kind of tell, but they are really cool looking. And I just love the look. And one's a Street Fighter 2 and one is Street Fighter 2 Hyper Edition, which is probably the Sega Genesis version, of course. So I got those two for $15 each. So that was a grand total of $30 for that. So it looks, made by secondary game room area, way cooler. So on to the games. We'll start kind of with the cheaper stuff, and we'll work towards the really good stuff. We'll probably take it by console. That way it's a little easier. On Super Nintendo, I picked up a complete-in-box SimCity. I always wanted to have a complete-in-box SimCity. I still got to get that sticker off of it. This has got a little UV case. I got to get that sticker off of there. It was $40. So, which is good news because in my loose cart SimCity, I'm going to throw it into my trade-in pile. Or my selling pile, possibly. I wasn't a vendor this year at Portland Retro, so I just went as a buyer only, as a collector. So next up, we'll jump onto PS2. We got two games on PS2. One's pretty expensive, and one it was pretty fair in price. Picked up Complete Tales of Legendia. Still gotta get that little sticker off right there on the bottom right. But Tales of Legendia for $35. This was $35. Complete. Now, this one was $150, and I'm so glad to add this one in. It is Wild Arms Alter Code F. It came with both discs. It's in fantastic shape. It was $150. So very happy to add this one in. Really big on the PS2. collection. Next up, we'll do a Switch. We'll do Switch. Got one game on the Switch. Picked up the Castlevania collection by Limited Run. It comes with, I believe, it comes with 8 games. Castlevania 1, 2, 3, 4, Bloodlines, Belmont's Revenge, Adventure, and Kid Dracula. So this is a really cool piece. It's still factory sealed. I picked it up there. They were asking $60 for this bad boy. And it's so cool looking. I love the artwork on that. That is just badass as hell. So, love that. Add that in. Next up, we'll do the one Sega Genesis game I got. I always try to get like one super expensive Sega Genesis game, and I'm trying to go with more of the shmups, the shoot 'em ups. Picked up for $100, complete Truxton. This is just a great game. Highly recommend it. It's arguably one of my favorite shmup games. Even though I die a lot in it, and I'm not the best at shmups half the time, but I enjoy this one a lot. So Truxton, got that one. Next up, crap, I missed. Okay, and on PS2, I didn't realize I missed this one by accident. It's my fault. Resident Evil Outbreak File number 2. I got this for $50, which is a really good price for this game because this game, a lot of times I've seen it for $80, $90. So this is complete. I needed this one in my Resident Evil collection, especially on PS2. It was like the last PS2 Resident Evil game I needed. So very happy to add that in as well. On N64, I got one N64 game. Loose cart, but it's a great game. Picked up Conker's Bad Fur Day. This is one of the this is the second to last game I really want in my N64 collection. I have nearly 100 N64 games, and the last one I need to get is Mario Party 3. Other than that, I'm all done after that. I don't really want any more after that. You know, of course I could try to get Daikatana and all those really, really rare, ridiculously expensive games, but I'm not in the I'm not really in the if it happens, it happens. If not, I'm not going to cry about it. So, last but not least, we're going to jump onto the PS1. Picked up picked up 4 games on PS1. So, we'll start with the cheapest. Picked up Wild Arms 2, complete black label. So, this is the final Wild Arms I needed. So, I got the Ultra Code F. Now I got Wild Arms 2. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And now I got Ultra Code F as well. So, this was the final one. So, I picked up both at Portland Retro to complete my Wild Arms collection. I know there's like one on PSP or something like that. If I get it, great. If I don't, I'm not going to cry. I had the main series basically done. You know, it's like saying like, oh, you have Breath of Fire, but do you have that PS2 crappy one? No? Okay. So, next up. So, that was $40 for Wild Arms 2. Sorry. Next up, for $70 or $80, can't rightly recall, picked up Resident Evil Director's Cut. Great game. Love it. It is complete. It's in great shape, $70, $80. Next up is one that was $140, $150. I believe it was $140. Resident Evil Long Box. Great shape. Cardboard is still basically adhered to the sides. Very happy to add this one back into the collection again. It was the final Resident Evil game I needed on PS1. So I got all of them on PS1. I got all of them on PS2. Of course, there's I might have a couple holes in PS3 and stuff like that, but this was the final one that I needed to really complete my collection. Because I have Resident Evil 1, Director's Cut, Survivor, 2, 3, all of them. So this was a big one. $140, $150 for that guy. And last but not least, this cost $200. It was very expensive, but I'm very happy to add it in. Picked up Lunar 2. Complete. It's got this little UV protector box around it. This was like my first purchase I got. It's the last one I needed because this guy goes over here next to the other Lunar. And I needed, I wanted all the big box PS1 games. Like you see all those collectors on YouTube and everything, and they always have that, this series of games right here. They have the Arc the Lad, the Lunar 1, and the Lunar 2. And I was always like, if you're going to be a collector, in my opinion, of course, you should have all 3 of those if you're going to be a PS1 collector. So that is pretty much it, guys. That is the end of the video, really. Picked up some great stuff. Very happy with everything. The Portland Retro Gaming Expo was awesome. It was amazing. It was nice to be a buyer again instead of being a vendor then a buyer, because when you vend, it's a lot harder to do. So very happy with my collection. It really helped it grow. I'm basically, from what I kind of recollect and everything, I'm 20 games away from being basically done collecting in a sense, to having what I exactly want in my collection. I'll still, of course, occasionally find a deal or find something that I want to add into my collection, maybe once in a blue moon soon. But like once I have most of what I want, I'm gonna be basically done. I'll be able to just enjoy what I have and play what I want and everything because I'll have everything I kind of want. And I'm not gonna really. Maybe I'll save money and buy something super rare. I'll buy like a Mega Man X2 or something complete in box. But I'm not gonna really go out of my way to like hunt it out. You know what I mean? So that was it, guys. So I appreciate you guys tuning in, and I appreciate you guys watching my Portland Retro Game Finds. I will hopefully get some more stuff down the line sooner or later, one day or not. I definitely have a pile growing now of stuff that I've either going to potentially sell as a vendor again or trade in one day. But when I trade in, I want to trade in a really big load. I want to trade in like 200 games and get like a huge amount of trade-in credit to buy more rare stuff for my collection. So that's it, guys. So I'm going to put everything away again, and I will definitely see you guys later.